Hi, What's here, and welcome to the final game of the season here at Football Manager 2020, our very first season with Blyth Spartans. We've been expected to avoid relegation and get to, I believe it was the fourth qualifying round of the FA Cup and the first round proper, I think it was, of the FA Trophy. Let's just check what they were. Yep, that's exactly right. Now, where we actually got to was the third round of the FA Cup, which was fantastic financially and for just experience. And we got to, I think it was just the first round. I think we just passed that one. In terms of the league, we haven't managed to just avoid relegation. We have managed to put ourselves in pole position to finish in the playoffs. The top four positions of the playoffs have already been set in stone. So we'll have Telford in York will go straight to the semi-finals. I believe that's the format. We're now in a position of, do we play Chester or Gateshead if we do qualify? I believe if we finish seventh, we'll play fourth, and fifth, they'll play sixth. So not sure how we would say that at the moment, because I think the rivalry against Gateshead is probably too great. So I think I'd rather play Chester. But Chester have a game at Altrincham coming up, which is very winnable for them, whereas Gateshead are away at Curzon Ashton, and that is potential for that not being a victory. So chances are it's going to be Chester finishing fourth, and chances are if we can win our game, we're going to finish sixth. Unless Boston absolutely annihilate Alfreton away from home, we should be the favourites to finish sixth. So let's get at it. We are trying, of course, to get promoted now so that we can ask the board to turn professional. I think even if we do, they will say no. But let's have a look. So Waddington is banned for a match for a red card in the previous fixture. Natural replacement is going to be Lewis Hawkins, and we will bring someone onto the bench. I don't actually rate anyone highly enough, so I think I'm just going to use it as an excuse to put Herdman on the bench to give him a bit of time to build up some fitness for the playoffs, should we be in a position to do so. That's it, we're ready to go. Final game of the season. A win guarantees us 6th or 7th. Only way we could win and not finish 6th would be on goal difference to Boston United. We've done the team talk. We'll go in and just refine our tactics. So Saunders is going to be a deep lying forward in a support duty. Metz is going to be a pressing forward in a support duty. Box to box for Hawkins. And I think we'll just go support duties on. Actually, no, we'll not leave them as they are. Right, that is it. Let's get going. Blyth said we'll confirm a spot with a win. Confirm a spot in the playoffs with a win here. Are you confident of seeing it through and getting the result, the required result? Nice and calm. Are you, as the leading scorers in the Vanarama North, are you looking forward to another positive match in front of goal? I want to win first and foremost. Okay. Hereford's recent good run has them up in 5th in the form table. How much of a threat do they pose? I think they're a good team, but so is everyone else. How useful is Ollie Scott's versatility when it comes to this team selection? He makes us stronger. There we go. Well, that looks like a nice little stadium. Come on, guys. Metz has it. Oh, it's a foul already. Is that a yellow card? We're not even 20 seconds into the game. Come on, doofus. Gets off with a warning. Oh, should have been in a position to put a good ball in there, I would have thought. Wasted opportunity. I didn't actually tell my assistant to... We want to tightly mark Tom Evans. There we go. Scott Hawkins. Centralised. Carvalho has it. Reece Evans. Danger man at the minute. Ball. Danger man all season. Evans in. Go across. Danielson. To Mullin. Into ball. Ball is free. Over the top. Tipped over, sorry, but it was a free kick for offside by the looks of it. So at this stage we're not going to worry about other results, but as the game goes on, if we're not comfortably in front, then we might have to start taking direction from what is going on in other games. Come on, Danielson, get closer. Good block. And a break, and ball is there. Can he take on the defender? In the corner. No, back to Danielson. Reece Evans. Whips one in. Approaching quarter of the game gone. Good header by Devitt. Oh, ping pong. Bit of a deflection. It ended up hitting the bar and cleared for a throw. Right in the corner. Come on, guys. Get... Okay, I think we need to be a little higher pitch. Danielson. What a goal. Alfreton beaten Boston as well. So at the moment, 6th is looking pretty certain. Well, I'm going to retract the word certain. Finishing above Boston is looking positive. Approaching half time. Would be nice to grab a second if we can, but definitely want to be going in ahead. Good header away by Evans. Evans again. Saunders. He really is deep. Evans. Hawkins to Saunders to Danielson. Hawkins trying again. Scored a screamer in the last game. Why not again this game? That's what he's thinking. Free header at the near post. Over the bar. Half time. Wonderful. Half times in the other games. Boston losing to Alfreton. Darlington drawing. So I think that actually would put Alfreton into 7th place. And then Kettering, I'm not even sure Kettering are in the mix any longer. But they're drawing away at AFC Telford. Spennymoor are losing at home to Gloucester, which would see them relegated, I believe, unless Guiseley were thrashed. Which they're not. They're drawing at home to Farsley at the moment. Okay. Let's get back into that dressing room and get out there. I do want to try and bring Herdman on to get him a bit back into things. So I might wait until sort of the 70th minute or so to do that. But we need to be in a good position to do that. Because at the moment a draw would see us finish 6th. Only way that wouldn't happen is if Boston came back to win, I think. Actually, no, I'm not too sure, but Boston have equalised. Mooney's in. Good tackle, Devitt. Just going to pause there and look at the table. So if Alfreton won, they'd get 2 points more. And it'd be on 65. And we'd be on 64. If we lost, they would go above us on goal difference, right? So if they draw and we lose, so they only need 1 point more to tie with us, basically. But we want to win, so let's just concentrate on that. Mullen gets a warning. Dangerous free kick. Devitt wins it. Doesn't get any distance on his header whatsoever. Duffy scores. Straight in, we're going a bit more attacking now. Evans floats one in. Nets picks it up. Hawkins. Wide of the post. Cometh the hour. Great ball in. Saunders is in. It's put it wide. How has he not scored? Right, so we're going to see Mets off for Herdman. Okay. Hawkins not having a very good game. So take him off for Hunter. Confirm. I'm just going to pause that there. Let's just look at the table. So at the minute we're still 6th, which means everyone else must be drawing. So it's still ones each between them, and probably still 0-0 for Darlington. Ball into the middle, ball over the top. If we lost, though, what would happen now? Oh, Alfreton have took the lead against Boston. If we lost, we'd drop below Darlington. Right, okay. Herdman over the bar. There's tons of space down the left. Scott, well done, well covered. Forward, ball has it. Ball drifts past his defender and puts it wide. I'd like to have seen him hung that up towards the back post, but he didn't. Alfreton, Boston have come back. Darlington still drawing clearly. Mullen with a corner. 5 minutes to go. Wilson rifles 1 inches away from scoring. 3 minutes of time added on. 2 minutes of time added on. Corner. Team instructions. Let's shoot on sight. At the moment the league table is as such, so we would, a win would probably see us play Chester instead of Gateshead. Get the ball in there. We could do with a penalty. Herdman. Oh, Carvalho. Goal! 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 Carvalho, what a goal. For a corner, wonderful. Yes, pause, team instructions. Let's remove that, let's remove that. Full on time wasting. Work the ball into the box. In transition. Regroup, hold shapes, throw it down. Distribute target man. Out of possession, use tighter marking. Let's drop low, let's drop right back. Okay, and then let's no, can't change that. 30 seconds to go though. Get rid Herdman. Brilliant, well done. Saunders, hold it up, ball is in. Drift into the channel ball, that'll do. To Evans, hold the ball, corner. That should be it. That should be the playoffs. Well, where's all this extra time coming from? Get across, Devitt. Challenge. Where's all this extra time coming from, ref? Get your foot on the ball, guys. Head on the ball, that'll do. And that's it. That's the playoffs. Left it late. Carvalho with a brace and the man of the match award. What a day to do it. Dressing room. Don't need to address anything specific. Are you kidding me? Passionate. Well done, you got playoffs. Fancy saying we don't need to address anything. What a muppet. Continue. Playoffs. 6th place. Boston pulled it back last minute. You would think probably last kick of the game looking at that. Darlington miss out. They drew away against 10 men of Bradford. That's great to see our rivals miss out on that basis. Alfreton obviously very, very unfortunate. A win would have obviously seen them on 65 and Boston would have dropped down to 9th. So that's a bit of a shame for them. But we don't care. Lower down the league, Guiseley lost at home to Farsley in the end. Spennymoor came back in the last 10 minutes to draw against Gloucester, but were relegated anyway on goal difference. So regular season over. Blyth in control. Blyth and Boston get into the playoffs. Carvalho shines as Blyth win. We are definitely going to praise you. Keep it up. Herdman happy, promise kept. Spoken to Tom Herdman, he's happy that a club has performed as promised this season and qualified. Forgot we even made that promise to you, to be honest. And he's happy as well. I think we actually promised it for next season, not that season, so it's obviously something that kicks in. Okay, good result for you against the side who are very vocal in your admiration of before the match. How do you think comments might have impacted? I'd rather focus on the performance than that. Danielson Carvalho's dramatic late goal was something for you to savour. How do you rate that moment? It was no less than we deserved. The whole team kept working up to the final whistle. Danielson Carvalho's goal, a low drive 80 metres out, was one of the highlights of the match. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Blyth have conceded a high proportion of the goals in the early stages of either half. I think it's just about the other team. Blyth ranked amongst the league leaders in fouls and cards awarded, but it appears an approach which will be working. No comment. Because we've stopped doing that now. How would you describe your relationship with Alan Morgan? Alan's a great manager and a better person. I consider him a friend. Not sure we're there yet. There we go. Make some positive about a fellow manager. club info, club vision, B+, really only getting a B+, we've just made the playoffs, mate. I think if it wasn't for the finances, I think we'd be golden. So, playoffs confirmed. And we're playing Chester. Apparently with a bigger team, I'm not sure about that. But we'll take it nonetheless. So, how did we do this season against Chester? Past meetings. We lost 4-3 at home and we drew 1 each away. And what is the rule on this particular competition stage? First round. So it's if you win, you get through. Extra time and penalties. 3, and then you get 1 in extra time as well. No trialists allowed. There we go. Under 24 players must be offered similar terms before the first Saturday in May or 7 days after their last match in the season, whichever comes later. Otherwise, no compensation will be due if they sign for another club. Right. £160 minimum wage. Now that must be for full time. Okay. Semi-final seems to be one-legged as well. And then there's no difference in the final. Winning team is promoted. Okay, so we've got Chester. Oh, what I did want to see is on that. It doesn't tell you how that draw works, does it? Okay, never mind. So we've got until the 5th of May. Semi-final draw. And they've been relegated. Now, if we look at schedule calendar, that means we've got that Saturday, and then the Tuesday after. So could we go to the under 23s? Schedule for under 23s. And arrange a friendly for Wednesday maybe, at home against Spennymoor. Actually maybe not Spennymoor, because that's going to be a clattering, isn't it? Barnsley under 23s. Achievement unlocked. Superb dressing room atmosphere. Good. Should be. That's just come up in the little corner thing down here to see it, but you don't see that. Okay. Charlie has 30 for the season, 17 in the league. Let's have a quick look actually at the league itself. Herdman's still top scorer. Not sure whether the playoffs count towards that, but if they do, Charlie Ball and Herdman are in pole position, along with Akwasi Asante, who was there at Chester. Jordan Burrow, Morgan Smith missed out. Donovan missed out. Okay. We do seem to have a friendly here, which obviously has got accepted but didn't tell me. And what that means is we can put anyone who needs a bit of match fit, match sharpness in. Right, available players for the under-23s game. Right, so Lewis Hawkins squad available for the under-23s for 60 minutes. Kai's Mets squad under-23s for the next match, 60 minutes. Hawkins, I'll just change that to be for the next match. Squad under-23s next match, 60 minutes. And Herdman, in fact all of these guys, squad under-23s next match. Squad under-23s Hunter, squad under-23s Herdman, squad next match, 60 minutes. Sweet. Squad under-23s next match, 60 minutes. Chris Thackeray, squad under-23s. Let's just do it for the next game. Waddington not available. Jack Warner, squad under-23s next match, 90 minutes. Sean Graham, squad under-23s next match, 60 minutes. And Lewis Horner, squad under-23s next match. Nope, not you. Right, so then let's go to the under-23s. So we've got a keeper available, Nelson, Thackeray, Hodgson, Callahan's available. That's a huge squad. Okay. Let's go here. Blyth injury update. Sean Graham, 48 days. Herdman just returned. Danielson made it into the team of the week. Liam Daly. Thierry Odell. He looks pretty decent. Bit older. Charlie Ball is in great form, you're right. Praise player, decent form. Just wants to keep impressing. Right. Let's get past this under-23s game. How are Newcastle getting on? 19th with 3 games to go. Wow. And what are those 3 games? Away at Watford, who are 12th. Home to Arsenal, who are 6th. And away at Villa, who are 16th. Now, Villa actually relegated Newcastle a few seasons back. So it'd be interesting if that went the same way. I think it was 1-0 defeat, Damien Duff on goal, if memory serves. I was very drunk that day, so I may misremember. Louis Anderson gets another 2. He's half decent, but not going to make it. Not at our club, at least. Analysis of Chester. They do seem to score a lot from crosses, which is not a good thing for us. And how did the oh, there we go. Sorry, I didn't even look at that. So players didn't even play, did they? Nicholson played. Thackeray played. Hunter played. Chikwana played. Tangrid, Jake Cairns. No, that's a shame. I should have took control of that match. Important dates in May. Chester is the only game up so far. Carvalho wins Player of the Month. That's wonderful. Well done. Lakeland gets the award for top boss. Farsley winning 4 from 4. We won 3 from our 4 yet again. And Stevie Watson there at York doing a good job too. So a little bit of a shame. If we have a look here, we've probably finished. We've never won it, but we were. Second place in November. Second place in March. Second place in April. So, anyway, here we are at the end of the week. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you are enjoying the series and have enjoyed the first season at Blyth Spartans. We have made the playoffs, so we're in the extended season. Make sure, therefore, you come back for the next episode where we will have Chester for a place in the semi-finals. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.